It humanizes you. It helps jurors trust you. It gives them permission to relax and just lean in. Welcome to the Foster Your Voice podcast with me, Kristi Foster. After a 30-year career in music and theater, I never imagined I'd be coaching trial attorneys. But once I entered your world, I quickly realized how critical and underutilized voice is in the courtroom. The truth is, you don't win trials with brute strength. You win with your voice. I'll give you tools to unlock your voice so you can communicate not just with purpose, but on purpose. If you want quick action tips to help you stay calm and in control, keep jurors engaged, and inspire your listeners to action, all through the power of your voice, you're in the right place. I'm Kristi Foster, and I'm here to help you foster your voice. Hello, Foster fam. It's the week of Thanksgiving, and regardless of how or even if you celebrate the actual day, it's generally recognized nationally that this week we collectively are more intentional about gratitude. Now, it's no secret, 2025 has been a particularly difficult year, especially on relationships and in our desire to connect with others. So, when I came across this TED Talk excerpt from Dan Harris, I thought it was really apropos and worth passing on to you as well. Now, I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't know who Dan Harris was. For 21 years, he worked at ABC News, where he anchored shows like Nightline and the weekend editions of Good Morning America. He's the author of the #1 New York Times best-selling memoir, 10% Happier, about, quote, a fidgety, skeptical news anchor who finds meditation. And he's also the host of the 10% Happier podcast, where he interviews celebrities and entrepreneurs and other authors, scientists, and meditation teachers about how to do life better. Now, while working as an anchor for ABC News, Dan had an on-air panic attack. I've put the link in the show notes where he talks about that moment that it happened, and you can see it for yourself. It was a moment that changed his life and sent him in a new direction, becoming a dedicated meditator and mentoring others in how to meditate as well. In his TED Talk, Dan explains the science behind doing a loving kindness meditation and how it can boost your resiliency, quiet your inner critic, and simply make you more pleasant to be around. And I thought it might be good for us to practice it together today. If you can't do this now, like if you're driving or if you're in a rush, you can skip ahead to the main topic for today, which is how a simple nonverbal gesture can pack a huge impact. But just make sure to return to this section a little bit later. So here's how this will go. One at a time, I'm going to ask you to bring to your mind's eye a person. Then, once you have them, once you can see them clearly in your imagination, you're going to think 4 statements about each. You can say them out loud with me if you want. So, get to a comfortable place. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you're comfortable and safe to do so. And now, picture in your mind an easy person, a good friend, someone that's easy to smile around. Do you have that person in your mind? Okay, now say these 4 statements. Direct them towards that person in your head. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you live at ease. Okay, say goodbye to that person. And now I want you to conjure up a picture of yourself. Okay, picture yourself at whatever stage of life, just picture yourself. And now say, may you be happy. May you be safe. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Okay, say goodbye to yourself and then pull up in your mind's eye a mentor, a helper, someone that has seen you through. And now here's our 4 statements. Picture that person, keep them in your focus. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Okay, we have 3 more. This next one is a little bit tricky. Find in your mind's eye a neutral person or an often overlooked person. Take just a second. Who's a neutral person? Someone you don't really have connection with. They're sometimes just overlooked. Okay, you've got them? Now say to them, may you be happy. May you be safe. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Okay, wish them well and send them on their way. And now this one was tricky for me. It's calling up a difficult person. Take a deep breath, picture them in your mind, and then I want you to say these with meaning. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Now say goodbye to them. And now just open up your brain to picture all beings everywhere. To them we say, may you be happy. May you be safe. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Happy Thanksgiving week. I'm thankful for you. Hey, real quick, if your jurors look confused when you say liability, standard of care, or damages, they're not tuning out because they don't care. They're tuning out because they don't speak law. I've put together a free guide called Top 20 Legal Terms to Avoid and What to Say Instead. It'll help you simplify your language without losing credibility, so your message actually lands. Download it now at fostervoicestudio.com/top20 or click the link in the show notes. All right, back to the episode. So this summer, I decided I wanted to become an outdoor exerciser. Now, if you know me personally, you already know that sentence is a little humorous. I've never been what you'd call outdoorsy. I mean, my version of outdoor activity is being seated at a restaurant patio for lunch. And if I'm honest, even then, I still would rather be inside. It's too sunny, it's too buggy, there's birds. So, something shifted this summer for me. And I don't know if it was hormones or the state of the world or maybe just divine intervention, but I found myself craving fresh air, movement, sunshine, and just space. So I started walking outside. And you know what? Turns out that whole go for a walk, get fresh air, it's good for your mental health. Turns out that's true. Well, who knew? I've been walking several times a week now. I even had to go get new walking shoes because mine, the ones you're supposed to replace every year, mine were over 4 years old. That's how much of a walker I was. So I'm all kitted up now with my new Hokas. And I'm really lucky to live near a few really beautiful tree-lined paved paths where I feel safe walking alone. People are out with their dogs, playing Pokemon Go, and listening to podcasts. If that's you right now, hello. And it's just peaceful. But there's something that caught my attention, something that's made me think a lot about nonverbal communication. As I walk, I, of course, pass other people all the time. Well, and it's not like I'm racing past them. Bye. No, I mean, people are walking towards me and I'm walking towards them and we pass each other. And some of them smile and wave, maybe say hello or morning. And I do that as well. But others, and in fact, many others, make zero eye contact. Nothing, not even a flicker to acknowledge we're sharing the sidewalk together. And I'll be honest, it kind of hurts my soul a little. I'm not trying to make best friends on the trail. I don't want to stop and have a whole conversation. I understand we're all in our own zone, in our own world. That tiny moment, just a second of connection, can completely change the emotional tone of an encounter. It just says, I see you. You exist. We're sharing this space together. It's simple, but it's powerful. And it got me thinking. Uh-oh, Kristi's thinking. In the courtroom, the same small gesture carries massive weight. So let's talk about the nod. Nodding your head. A nod can mean so many things. It can be a nod of acknowledgement. Yes, I hear you. A nod of agreement. I'm with you. A nod of confidence. Keep going. And a nod of invitation. Tell me more. That little movement of your head can do so much work for you as a communicator. When used intentionally, it signals warmth, connection, and presence. When it's paired with calm eye contact, steady breath, and facial expressions, it helps your jurors feel safe, that you're with them, not above them. And here's what's even cooler. Neuroscientifically speaking, nodding can actually trigger mirror neurons in your jurors' brains. That means when you nod, they're more likely to mirror that behavior back, either internally or actually physically. That's nonverbal rapport. It's subconscious agreement. Their brains start to sync with yours. And it's not manipulation, it's alignment. Now, like any powerful thing, nodding can also be misused. Have you ever talked to someone who nodded too much? You can practically feel their neck muscles straining from all that movement. That kind of over nodding sends mixed messages. It can come across as overly eager, or worse, it can come across as impatient. Yeah, get on with it. I've stopped listening. Ugh. When I was in college, I had a professor who did that exact thing. Just doing it right now reminds me of him. He'd nod vigorously through your answer, but his face said, I've already moved on. It was this fake empathy loop. His body was saying, I'm with you, but his energy was saying, please stop talking. And that mismatch made me just shut down. My 19-year-old self just got the message and I shut down. So, yes, nodding too much or too fast can make people feel dismissed or patronized. And jurors, of course, are hyper attuned to your body language and they'll notice. So, How do you use nodding well? It has to start with presence. If you're present, breathing, grounded, and connected, your nods will come naturally and feel authentic. They'll punctuate key moments in your message, not fill the silence out of a nervous energy. A well-timed nod communicates something words can't. It shows that you're listening to the jury even while you're speaking. I'm going to say that again. Think about this. It shows that you're listening to the jury. You're taking in the energy of the room. You're paying attention even while you're speaking. That shows humility, approachability, and confidence all at once. A nice, tidy little package. Because confidence isn't loud, confidence is steady. It's the attorney who can pause, breathe, make eye contact, be comfortable in their own skin, and give a slow, deliberate nod that says, I trust you to get this. I know this matters. I'm right here with you. Here's a quick experiment you can try this week. Next time you're in a conversation, it can be at home or a meeting, just wherever. Notice how often you nod. Are your odds reflexive? Are they fast and repetitive, disconnected from your facial expressions? Or are they intentional, anchored, meaningful, and in rhythm with what's being said? Then take it just one step further. Try adding a breath between nods, literally. Inhale, nod, exhale. This keeps your body in sync with your message and prevents your nods from becoming performative or reactive. Because here's the thing, jurors don't just listen to your words, they listen to your energy. Doesn't have to be all woo-woo, but they listen to the energy that you're putting out there. And your energy shows up in even the smallest gestures. So the next time you stand in front of a jury, or even just across from someone in your everyday life, remember, connection doesn't always need grand gestures. Sometimes it's just one slow nod. A nod that says, I see you, I respect you, I'm not in a rush. That powerful connection, it humanizes you. It helps jurors trust you. It gives them permission to relax and just lean in. And it makes your courtroom presence feel grounded, relational, and real. So this week, as you move through your world, whether you're walking down a trail or standing in front of 12 complete strangers, practice the power of a simple nod. It might just change how people feel in your presence, and it will definitely change how you feel in theirs. Until next time, keep breathing, keep connecting, nod at me when you see me out for a walk, and keep fostering your voice. Thanks for pulling up a seat with me today and for being part of the Foster fam. Make sure you're subscribed to the podcast so you don't miss a single episode. And while you're at it, go ahead and leave a review or a comment so I can give you a shout out on a future episode. During the week, you can find me on Instagram at Foster Voice Studio, where I'm dropping little nuggets of vocal technique and leadership wisdom. You can also join my mailing list by visiting fostervoicestudio.com or by clicking the link in the show notes. I'll send a weekly vocal tip every Tuesday directly to your inbox. Until then, keep fostering your voice.